Welcome on in. This is the Horizon League Championship on JJ Sports. I'm Jay Rod right here for Champ Week, the Horizon tournament from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Winner to the NCAA tournament, Cleveland State. Just 12 wins all year, and they've ended up here in the Horizon League Championship as that 3 would not go. Glad to have you along with us for this long, hard journey. And this one. $19, $17 to play here. We have a good one coming here from this one. And I believe we're going to get a foul. I'm not sure on that. So foul on Wright State. I'll get there in just a moment. But we have things to do, places to be. Play on here. Cleveland State ball. Intertie game. Outside three-pointer. It is no good. And a rebound now for a hole. Inside, offensive rebound. It would not go. Big time miss for Love. And a turnover now. Coming in, Wright State, still tied at 0. And Carpenter scores for Cleveland State. Down low. It's kicked out of bounds. Horizon League Championship outside. Now down low. Turns and can't get that one to fall. So Carpenter down low, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Wright State with 16:52 to play in the first half. As we glad to have you with us for this one. Scott Nagy, Horizon League Coach of the Year for Wright State. Second seed in the tournament. 4 conference losses on the year. That floater would not go, and it's loose. It's finally picked up by Kenny Carpenter. Carpenter outside Ward. Or Word. 3-pointer, Carpenter, no good. And the rebound to Bensinger for Wright State. And a 3-pointer goes for Wright State. The 3-pointer, it is good. The answer for Cleveland State. And it's Tyree Appleby, rather. Both teams with 1 3-pointer on the night. Under 16 minutes to play first half. Inside and a bucket for Everett Winchester. So winner of this game to the NCAA tournament. If Cleveland wins, or Cleveland State wins, they'll be playing a week from tonight, or a week and a day from tonight in the first four with too few of wins. Outside, out of the top of the key. Inside, no good. It's still loose, and now led ahead. Wright State up the court. 15 minutes to play here. Benzinger inside. It is loose, and Cleveland State walks away with it. Appleby now inside. It turning, and a foul is called. That'll send Stover to the free throw line when we get back. I believe. I'm not sure. Be back in Okay, guys. I just had to go get a snack. So the score has changed a little bit. Okay. It's 11-8 now. Cleveland State in the lead. That I had to be gone for some reasons. Had to eat food. I'll be eating again in just a few minutes, in just a few moments. Pulled down by Hairston. Now Hairston, back to Hairston. Now Ward, and 3-pointer no good for Cleveland State. Now taken up by Gentry. Now 3-pointer from Hall is no good. Rebound to Tyree Appleby. Down the court to the bucket, turns and scores. And that is Kenny Carpenter with the bucket, 13-8 lead now. And that shot no good, but a foul called against Cleveland State. Guys, we're back. I missed a little bit action. I was had to eat some more. 17-14 on score. That bucket is good. Cleveland State able to get that bucket in. 19-14 lead. Fading away, and that is good for Bessinger. Trying to find some room was Hales. Trying to find some room. Down low, turning, and no. Wouldn't go for Hairston. And now a 3 would tie here. Long 2. It is no good. Ball loose, and it is. Hairston gets it. No, it's out of bounds. It'll go to Wright State. Three-pointer. It is good. Tie game. Jalen Hall with the three-pointer. We've got a good one coming down to the wire here. Still about a quarter of the way into the game. That shot no good, and it's loose, and it'll be Wright State right now trying to take the lead in this game. Gonna launch a 3, no good, and the rebound to Anthony Wright of Cleveland State. Now going towards the bucket, turns and got some people to miss down low. Big bucket for Cleveland State. Just launching a 3, and that's Mark Hughes, and Wright State takes the lead here. Under 8 minutes to play. Now it's down low, turning, and it's stripped away from Kinnick. Now Wright State with a chance. Three-pointer, no good. Saved right to Carpenter of Cleveland State. In the corner, three-pointer, it is no good. And a foul is called on Cleveland State, so Wright State ball. Back in about 3 minutes. back right here. And I believe we... That long ball, no good. It's tracked down by Hills. And it's out of bounds. It'll go back to Cleveland State. Again, later this week, we'll have the ACC tournament beginning tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we'll have the ACC tournament at about 8:30 p.m. It will be the winner of Syracuse and Wake Forest against North Carolina. So it's going to be, right now, Syracuse leads. Last time I checked, it was 20-4. Long two, it's rejected, but off the rejection, it's taken home by Ernthausen. And this is must-see college basketball. Outside. And traveling violation going against Cleveland State. Uses outside three-pointer. It is no good. And now, taken up by Cleveland State. In the corner, it's Carpenter now up top. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Hughes. Down, outside, and now top, and a three-pointer. It is good. Another one for Ernthausen. And it's a 6-point lead for Wright State as they're trying to pull away here in the Horizon Tournament. Down low. That is no good. Gentry gets the rebound. 8-0 run for Wright State. Three-pointer, no good. It is out of bounds. It'll go to Cleveland State. And we're under 4 minutes with 3:23 to play. We will be back after this commercial break. You are watching JJ Sports coverage of Champ Week. Back here. 3:07 to play first half between Cleveland State and Wright State here in the Horizon League tournament. Long ball is no good. It's a brick. Put up there. Track down. Wright State. This is Champ Week on JJ Sports. Here, down low to the bucket. It is sitting there, and it won't go. And recovered. Cleveland State pushing up. Green not going to reset. Down low, and a score for Cleveland State. Wright State to the bucket. No good. Ball is loose, and it's tracked down. Carpenter down. And Carpenter can't score. Just would not go. Luton Love, no points, but 6 rebounds for Wright State already here in the final 90. And the rebound for Anthony Wright for Cleveland State. No good. And Love got another rebound. Turning, shooting, and it goes for Gentry. We get a timeout here in the final 70 seconds from the Horizon League Championship game. Back in 30 seconds on the JJ Sports. Back here off the timeout for Cleveland State. Turnover for Cleveland State coming out of the timeout. Unacceptable for anybody to turn it over. But when you're losing in a championship for your conference, it's even worse. Down low. Foul going to be called. And Lavin Love will go to the free throw line. Only the third foul on Cleveland State, 3 on Wright State here in the first half. Lavin Love the line and gets the first. Second free throw is good. The foul on Wright State for a block. Under 25 points right now. Three-pointer. And a three-pointer for Cleveland State. It's a 5-point game coming into the final seconds. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds to play first half. Bid in the big dance a week from tonight. On the line is the answer for Wright State. Goes, and it's halftime here. 26-34 at the break. We will be back for the second half as you are watching the Little Caesars Horizon League Championship. And we're at halftime. We are back. Second half action here. An offensive foul is called. Long ball falls. For Cleveland State, 29-34. Inside, no good. And outside. In the corner for three. It is no good. Trying to find some rhythm. At the top. Offensive foul is called against Ernthausen. (29-34) our score here. It's knocked away, and it'll stay here with Cleveland State. Down low, and the shot falls for Carpenter. Outside. Kicks it down. Ernthausen, and he scores. And a turnover. Going back to Wright State. Tonight, we'll have BYU and Gonzaga right here on JJ Sports Champ Week coverage. Three-pointer, no good. And it's checked down. Down, turns, and scores. And a bucket for Wright State. To the bucket, and a foul. First three free throws good. Okay. Cross court. Hall gonna put up a three. Yes, he was not fouled. So Hall gets that. That's that. Appleby. Appleby for three. It's no good. And it is tracked down. Hello. Down low. Loudon Love turns and can't score. Hey, Cleveland State. Gotta cut in the lead when you can. We ought to be playing next week. And a turnover. Against Cleveland State, we'll be back here at the Horizon League Championship. Winner to the NCAA tournament. We'll be back. Welcome back here. Wright State, Cleveland State. So let's see here. Yeah, it should be an and one, I guess. Chance for a 3-point play, and it is no good at the line. Offensive rebound, Loud and Love. And the first bucket from the floor for Loud and Love. Eight offensive rebounds for Wright State. 11 second chance points for Wright State. Kenny Carpenter. Kicks now. Outside. 3-pointer. It is good. And that is Kenny Carpenter. That shot no good. And we're going to get a foul called against Cleveland State. Pass. Now, Claiborne. In there. And Bainsinger gets it to go. And it's a 10-point lead for Wright State here in the championship game for the Horizon League here in the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Shot just put up. An offensive rebound. 3-pointer in the corner. No good. It'll go to Cleveland State with 12:56 to play in the game. And a 3-pointer. Dylan Hall. Now it is a 3-pointer launched for Mark Hughes. And it goes in, and they are One shy of 50 at 49. Cross court, 3-pointer. It is no good. And we're going to get a foul called against Cleveland State. .12:02 to play. .39-49. Under 12 to play. Winner to the NCAA tournament next week. Turns outside. And can't get it to go. Down low cross and a feed. And guess who? Loden Love. And it's really feeling it now. Who is the better team in this game? The 2 seed overpowering Cleveland State in this one. We'll be back in just a few moments. Horizon League. Loden Love ahead to Hall, and he's fouled. So another foul on Cleveland State. And we'll be right back. 39-51 here in this one. We are back. Here, okay, where are we at? $39.51 our score. $39.51. Your 5,000 Cleveland State. Turns. Couldn't find the hole, and it's loose. And a foul going to go against Hales. And it'll be the sixth foul now. $39.51. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound now. And inside, and Wright State scores again. Down low. Up, no good. And the rebound to Hughes. The Horizon League Championship right here. Spot in the NCAA tournament on the line as Jalen Hall took it right to the bucket. And it is a 16-point lead. And now Cleveland State finally scores. And that's Terry Appleby. (41-55). 8:17 to play, second half. Outside three-pointer, Jalen Hall. It's no good. And it'll stay with Wright State. Jalen Hall. Kick down low. Loading Love. Oh, Loden Love just takes it all the way down from outside. There was just no defense in sight. 41-57 here. That shot is good for Cleveland State. And Stevan Kennick. (57-44). Here's 7:04 to play in the second half. Down low. It is up and in for Everett Winchester. That bucket is good. 36-59. Three-pointer. It is good. It is Benzinger with the three. And we have a timeout from Cleveland State. This game is getting out of hand here in the Horizon League Championship. Just over 6 minutes to play here in Detroit, Michigan. We're going to get a foul, I believe, on... It's inside, and it is now taken away by Wright State. And here in this one, welcome on in. Everett Winchester and Wright State right now. Up in this one. Benzinger outside. Gentry. Three-pointer. No good. 46-62 our score here. The Horizon League Championship game. Winner to the NCAA tournament. And the foul, Kenny Carpenter. $49-62. Five minutes to play here in the tournament. Will Wright State go to the big dance? To the bucket, no good, and it's rebounded for Cleveland State. And right now, you really, in essence, got to pull your goalie. You got to bring it all to the offensive glass and try to score in every single possession. That's not going to help. It's big time missed possession there. Gentry ahead. Anderhausen inside, cross court. Benzinger, that's no good. Jalen Hall will try to kill some clock here. Inside and fouled by Cleveland State. And the second free throw goes for Wright State. Back in just a moment. back here. And Cleveland State cuts it with a 3. So it's still a possibility that Cleveland State could come back, as it's loose ball. Going to be a jump ball, and it'll favor Wright State. .325 to play. Outside. Just hoists one up, and it falls. Sometimes you just gotta take a shot. .66-52. Todd Benzinger, he played in the Major League of Baseball from 87 to 95. Son here, playing for Wright State. The officials just went to the score desk. It was a 3. .318 to play in the Horizon League Championship. Grant Benzinger, 19 points and 8 rebounds for Wright State. Got an update for you. LIU Brooklyn up 8 on Wagner. Has another empty possession for Cleveland State. The press is on, but it's not going to work. 3-pointer. No good. 3 minutes to play here in Detroit. 3-pointer in the corner. No good. It's loose. And I believe Wright State's going to try to kill some clock. Or are they? They certainly will. Joel Gentry. Outside. 3 in the corner. No good. Gets it inside. Carpenter. Yeah, going down low and just puts it up there, and it goes in. 54-66. Again, later tonight, we'll have the West Coast Conference Championship game between the BYU Cougars and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Again, Gonzaga is going to be in the tournament. We know that. St. Mary's lost last night as Wright State scores again, likely sealing the game here. 14-point lead with 100 seconds left. So you've got St. Mary's, which is right above the bubble line. They probably need somebody in the ACC to lose tomorrow, whether it be Notre Dame or Syracuse. They need one of those to lose tomorrow if they want to be safe into the NCAA tournament. Wright State back of the line. Gets them both. 16-point edge right now for Wright State, and not a matchup you want in the NCAA tournament. So BYU is going to need a win over Gonzaga to get an automatic bid in the NCAA tournament. Obviously not the same Gonzaga team we had last year. It's not the same, but it's still a team that same coach, same program, same fans. And you've got to think that this is a team that you don't want to mess with. None of these teams you want to mess with that are playing it in a mid-major conference as Wright State scores again. Because the mid-majors, they're the teams that are hungrier. And a 3 goes for Cleveland State. I believe it's a 15-point game now. And they're going to run some big-time clock here. And drawing a foul. First free throw goes. So Grant Benzinger will win the MVP of the tournament, and he exits the game. 19 points and 9 rebounds tonight and an assist. What a game for Wright State. They will go to the NCAA tournament. They will play next week. And we will have that coverage over on SN Sports. We will pick all of the games on SN Network. We'll have one coverage on SN Sports for the first 4. One coverage the first 4 on SN. This game is going to be over. This has been a presentation of JJ Sports. We thank you for tuning in. 57-74, our final score. The first time since 2007. Wright State is going back to the NCAA tournament. And we'll see them next week. And just these mid-majors, it's so amazing. These fans, they're just delighted to see their team make it to the NCAA tournament. And many of the fans of the Blue Bloods, they just take it for granted. But the moment you feel winning a conference tournament where you have to win it to get in, it just feels great. We will have more coverage of the West Coast Conference Tournament. The 3 seed BYU and the number 1 seed Gonzaga. Tune over to that in about 18 minutes from now. Until then, I'm Jay Rod saying good night from the Horizon League Tournament Championship from Detroit, Michigan.